So what I said in that article, and thank you for referencing it, was that large pharmaceutical organizations, for strategic reasons, including to have an advantage to either getting studies up faster and or decreasing their cost bases, or and for reasons, in some cases, of having more control, gravitate towards a single operating platform. And if they already have an existing operating platform, they'll leverage that. The other thing that I saw was that there was a lot of investment in AI and ways to make the operating model more efficient. And so large pharma is investing heavily in these areas so that they could make their operating platform more efficient. The only thing that remains for large pharma is that they need to be able to have flexibility. And the FSP model allows them to do that. And we've seen this play out. If I look at the numbers, Dan, all top 10 pharma at steady state will be at about 80% FSP and 20% FSO. So that's defined by R&D spend 1 through 10 pharma. As you get through 11 to 20, it starts to shift a little bit towards 65% FSP, 35% FSO. And when I use these numbers, I refer to them as percentages. And you may say, well, that's very binary, Samir. It's actually, what I mean to say is it's FSP-derived solutions. So if we look at that chart that you showed
Miles,
earlier,
can you bring that chart back up?
What you're seeing is that, so top 10 pharma, 80% are towards FSP-derived solutions, i.e. could be FSP, or as Lois said, embedded, or what we saw in the poll, hybrid, which is actually blended solutions. And when you get to 11 to 20, it's 65% FSP-derived solutions, 35% FSO. And then when you get into pharma 21 through 45, those are some pretty unique organizations because they're in those build or buy stages. So they're going to think about these hybrid solutions, or embedded, as I like to describe them, or modular solutions that are function dependent and more point related solutions. And we're continuing to see that. The phenomenon that I did not describe in the paper in 2023 is how much we're going to see in the biotech world. And that is what we're beginning to see, is that we're seeing more of this beyond pharma 45 on R&D spend, 45 downwards, where they are looking for more point or specific solutions that may be modular in nature, but at least away from the left side of that screen.